What is up guys, it's Jordan here and welcome back to a brand new video. Finally, I'm starting to feel better. I'm not 100% better yet, but I'm definitely good enough to start making some videos now. But today we're going to be talking about Operation Blood Orchid, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and we're talking about a personal opinion that I have developed over the last couple of weeks whilst I've been researching Blood Orchid. As you can tell by the title, it's going to be talking about why I'm not hugely excited for it, and before anyone gets ready to start hating on me, I am not in any way saying that Blood Orchid is a bad update. There's nothing wrong with it. I have no bad opinions against it. I still think it's going to be good to get some content in the game. This is just some reasons why I haven't been as excited for this update as I normally am when a new season comes out. Now, bearing in mind that I've been lying in bed feeling sorry for myself for the last week, so I've had plenty of time to research this and form an opinion on it and how excited I am. Let me know in the comments what you think about Blood Orchid. Let me know if you're excited for it. If you're not so excited for it, just let me know all your thoughts on it, because with these videos I do try to get discussions going because I think it's really interesting to see what you guys think. But without further ado, we will hop into the video. So we're going to kick it off by talking about the operators. The biggest problem with me for the operators is the fact that none of them are 100% unique. I feel like they're all kind of spin-offs of other operators' abilities. None of them are exactly meta changing. They're definitely going to be fun to play around with. They're definitely going to be, good to have some new operators, but none of them have any gadgets that I'm super excited to try out, because I'm going to go through them one by one. So the first one, Legion, the defending character. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not actually sure how they're supposed to be pronounced. But the first one is Caltropo Legion. So Legion's gadget is a cloaked mine that injects enemies with a compound that injures them and slows their movement. The one thing I'm looking forward to is the ability to injure them with these gadgets. That's one thing I will say that I'm looking forward to. This character of the three I am probably most interested in, because they have got some uses which I think will be very good in terms of countering out rushes. Hopefully this character will be the end of Ash rushes if played correctly. But my main problem with this character is that the gadget is fairly boring to use. Again, this is a personal opinion. I'm sure some people out there are going to enjoy it a lot. It's another place down and walk away gadget, which you can argue most defenders are. But that's my problem. When all the characters like that, I want to see some new things, which is why Echo was such a great character for me, because it was something completely new for a defender, something that no other defender has anything like, and it was a big change, which I really enjoyed. Not only that, minus the damage, this character has a lot of similarities with the other defender in terms of their role. Their role is to slow down operators coming through. Now this character obviously has the advantage of also dealing damage as well, which the other new defender, doesn't. But the fact that two new characters coming out have fairly similar roles at the same time is a problem for me, because if they came out like 2 seasons apart, it would have been fine, but they're coming out at the exact same time with similar roles, which makes them slightly uninteresting for me as a player. It means that I'm probably going to find one that I prefer and stick with that over the other one. So for me, yes, this character is going to have uses. I'm looking forward to seeing how they work in the game, like with all the operators, but there's nothing there that's super exciting for me. Like, I'm not extremely excited to try this character. I would definitely play them, I would definitely see what they're like, and maybe my opinion will change. I'm always going to admit if I was wrong about something, but right now I feel like they're just going to be a slightly more lethal Echo. So maybe it will replace Echo for me as that type of character. Obviously Echo has the ability to use the drone, so he has his own advantages, but in terms of the actual effect that it has on the enemy operator, not intel wise, but the actual physical effect that it does to someone, it is very similar to Echo, and for that reason I'm less excited about this character instead of if it were a character that had something completely unseen in Siege. The next character is the attacker, Dazzler or Ying. This is the character that has the kind of flash grenades that you can use like a fuse, or you can roll them out and set a timer. And now again, I'm going to start off with a positive. In fairness, this character looks like it has lots of different ways to play the gadget, meaning they're going to have quite a high utility rate in terms of how they can actually carry out what they're going to be doing. But as it's been pointed out many times before, this character looks like it could just be a slightly weaker version of Fuse. Now of course that does have its own advantages. It has the advantages of being able to use it in hostage. They have the advantage of being able to roll out their flash grenades and also have it timed. So there are going to be differences, and this character will have lots of uses in practicality terms. And again, I want to stress this. I know these characters will have uses, and I may be completely shut up when they do come out, but as it stands, this character again doesn't look like anything completely new to me. Flash grenades, we already kind of have those, or no, we have those in the game. Flash grenades are already a thing. Sorry, flashbangs. They are already a thing in the game. Yes, this is a buffed up version, but at the end of the day, again, going back to the physical effect on the enemy is going to be the same as something we already have, and they also do share similarities with Fuse. So again, while this character does have lots of unique things which will be interesting to see, I don't find myself super excited to try them out, because it's nothing completely completely new to the game, such as like when Echo, going back to Echo, when Echo came out, it was completely new to have a drone for defenders, one that could also stick to ceilings. It was never before seen in Siege to have a drone like that, and it was super fun and interesting to try out. This character looks interesting in terms of practicality terms, but in terms of actual fun, I don't think I'm going to be, well, right now I'm not that excited to try them. So the final operator is Ela, I think that's pronounced right, and that is the Polish operator. One thing I will say about this operator, the one thing I am actually excited for is to try out the guns that she has, because the M4 is something that, a gun that I've wanted in Siege pretty much since it came out, so I am looking forward to giving that a go and trying out some of the new guns. Now Ela has a gadget that I hate to pronounce, the Greismuth mines, I think that's correct again, and these can be thrown, stuck to walls, ceilings and floors. They can be stuck anywhere, and basically when someone walks past they detonate and cause a disorientating effect that will stun them and disrupt their hearing, as well as shake up their view, but deal no damage. Again, this character has a major problem for me. She's very similar to Echo again, which also makes her similar to the other new character that's being introduced. Now, one thing that is different from Echo's drone, well, in terms of the actual feature that happens, the Greismuth mine starts with a brief flash effect, followed by a slight disorientation that limits the peripheral vision of the operator. Operators affected by the Greismuth mine will not be able to sprint as well. And as well as that, if Ela is down, she can manually detonate a concussion charge on her person, which won't kill her, but will stand anywhere nearby. Again, in terms of practicality, this operator has got some uses. They're going to be very good at stopping rushes and ash rushes and things like that. I think they're going to have a lot of practicality in that terms, but once again I can't find myself excited for the fun factor of this character, because they are very similar in terms of their physical effect on a target with Echo, and even slightly with Legion in terms of the stunning, but without the damage. So we now have two defenders being introduced that I don't think are going to be needed side by side. I don't think you're going to want to choose those two operators at the same time. I don't think you're going to want to choose Echo as well. I think all of those three are going to be kind of in the same pool. Now that's not to say that I will be wrong, and maybe someone will find some serious strats with these characters, I don't know. But right now it seems like those three characters are very similar, and you're not going to want to choose them all at the same time, which to me indicates that they are going to be very similar. And as well as that, obviously the information, it does look like they have fairly similar roles. Now because of this reason, I'm looking forward to seeing how they do change things, and hoping that I'm going to be wrong, but I'm just still not excited to actually play them and try them out in terms of the game. I will definitely do it. I'm looking forward to trying the new guns, but their gadgets I'm less excited for. I don't think they're anything majorly new to the game. I'm not going to complain though. I know it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not really. I'm just trying to get a discussion going. I'm not complaining at all because I'm happy with any new content. But as it goes, that is just my feelings on the operators so far. And I really do hope I'm wrong. I do. I hope that there's something like they end up being really good. I would be totally over the moon with that. But the final thing for me, actually not the final thing, second to final thing, is the map. Now, I'm fully in support of the new rotation system for ranked. I think it will be quite interesting and I have no problems with it. That being said, I don't really touch casual besides warm-ups. I have no interest in playing casual. It's not really for me. I don't enjoy it as much as ranked. I'm a progression person. Like, I like progression. I like getting ranks and things, so casual just doesn't really do it for me. So to have the new map only playable in casual basically means that I'm very rarely going to play the new map. I'll probably play casual just to try out the new map, but beyond that I'm not really going to be playing the new map because it's going to be in casual only and not in ranked. So again, map looks awesome, but I'm not really that excited for it because I know that I'm not going to be playing it very often unless they add it into ranked. So that's kind of like the cherry on top of the new content. The final thing is, in terms of gameplay tweaks and like background things that they normally introduce with the season, there's nothing that's got me super excited again. Like the biggest one for me was when Black Ice came out, not Black Ice, sorry, when Dustline came out and they introduced the customizable headgears. That was like so exciting for me. I was so looking forward to that. And other seasons I've had little things as well that I've been looking forward to, some tweaks and changes, whereas this one doesn't have anything major. Nothing going on big time that's got me excited, and I'm not saying they have to introduce new exciting stuff every time, but I'm just sharing my opinion. There's nothing really gameplay wise that's changing that I'm looking forward to massively. I mean, obviously we did just have Operation Health with all the tweaks and fixes then, but this is a new season and it would have been nice to have a little something else thrown in there, but that's just a personal opinion. Now I do apologise if you're getting ready to hate me and you think that I'm just moaning. I'm really not. I hope 100% that I'm wrong, but everyone has personal opinions. This is how I feel about the new operators at the moment, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if I'm going to be proven wrong. I'm not going to deny that, and I am also looking forward to the new guns. I'm definitely looking forward to trying those out, but in terms of the gadgets and the map, there's nothing really that has got me super excited. It's not going to put me off Siege at all. I'm still looking forward to a new season and a new chance to get a good rank, but I'm just not as excited as I have been about previous seasons, but nonetheless we'll see what happens when it launches because it's not even out yet, so I can't actually say anything further. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments how you feel about the new season and let me know if you're excited for it or not. I hope you enjoyed this video, and and if you did, please do smack that like button and subscribe for some more awesome Siege content, and I will see you guys in the next one.